What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here helping you take your game to the next level. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the best coverage defenses in Madden 18 to lock up any passing offense. Now, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So, like I said, we're going to be going over one of the best coverage defenses in the game this year. It is out of the nickel 3-3-5 formation, and the play is called the 3 double buzz. Now, I'll have the playbooks listed in the description below where you can find this play. Now, I like to use this in passing situations when it's, I'm not too afraid of the run, because nickel 3-3-5 as a whole is not very good at stopping the run. It's hit or miss. Sometimes you'll stop it, but sometimes you'll just completely get gashed. So, if I do fear the run, usually I'll run something else. I run this in those 3rd and long, 4th and long. Or even first down, but if I'm just not expecting the run on first down, I'll pull this out. Now, the main things I do as far as the setup on this is I always base align. So that's Y and triangle, and then right on the left stick. Now, the second main thing is we need to get these purple zones off the field. We need to either have hard flats or cloud flats on the field. So if we want cloud flats on the field, we do Y or triangle down on the right stick, and then Y or triangle up on the right stick. That puts hard flats on the field. So if you just do Y or triangle and then up on the right stick, at first, without doing the hard flats first, it's going to keep curl flats on the field, which is no good. You have to put them in hard flats first, which is Y or triangle, and then down on the right stick. You have to put them in the hard flats first, and then do Y or triangle up on the right stick to get cloud flats. So, at this point, we just figure out, do we want hard flats or cloud flats? So are we expecting them to attack the flats? Then we want to keep the hard flats on the field. If we think about maybe they're going to throw a corner route or a deep out route, we want to have the cloud flats on the field. Now, lastly, this guy that's blitzing, I usually just put him in a spy and I'll user control him. Now, why this is confusing is because it's a cover 3 play, but the middle linebacker is playing the deep third, which you don't normally see. We have both safeties and hook curls, and these guys just, because they're both in hook curls, they just kind of play an area of the field that's hard to play, hard to get the computer to play manually, because it's just the way that the formation lines up and how they just kind of sit right over the middle right here, and these areas are sometimes hard to defend against seam routes, but they sit perfectly in that area. Now, a lot of people get confused when you pull out this play, because when the play, after the ball is snapped, it kind of looks like a cover 2 invert, because people are never expecting this middle linebacker to keep dropping back. They expect him to kind of stop about right in this area and play a mid zone. So you'll notice if you run this play enough and people try to throw deep posts over the middle, you're going to get a lot of interceptions, because they're just not ever expecting this safety to drop, or this linebacker to drop that far back. You'll basically get interceptions and get a lot of forced throwaways and covered sacks, because people just aren't used to this type of coverage. They're not used to a cover 3 that reacts this way. And then your job is to just take that linebacker and control over the middle, and you see how fast the block shed gets there. Now, an alternate thing you can do here is you can leave this linebacker blitzing if you want to get maybe quicker block shed, because sometimes when you rush 3, they won't block shed as quickly as they just did on that last attempt. So if you want a little bit quicker block shed, you can leave this 4th guy blitzing, and in that case, I would just user this middle linebacker deep and make sure that you stay home and cover anything over the deep middle of the field. See, here the block shed took a little longer to get there, but everything was pretty much covered up. Now, you might be asking, well, what if people roll out? A smart opponent with a fast QB will roll out, and that will usually do some damage against this if you're not prepared. So you kind of want to just run this like this at first. This is what I do at first. When I'm trying to feel my opponent out, I just control this linebacker. I only rush 3. I see how they react to it. Do they force throws quickly, or do they buy their time in the pocket? Do they try to roll out? I want to feel them out the first 2 or 3 times I run the play. Then I figure out how I need to adjust to them. So if I'm playing a guy that continuously rolls out, then I'm going to put this linebacker in a spy, and now I'm going to use this guy here deep. Now, I'm going to get on the D tackle here, because I want to actually get on the offense, so I can't control that middle linebacker if I'm using the offense. So now if they try to roll out, that spy is coming out there with them, as you see. And if you click the right stick in, you will rush the spy in. Now there we still got the block shed and got to him anyway. This is sometimes hard to roll out of because of the way the outside defensive ends are. But if I'm expecting a rollout, I will definitely always put this guy in a spy, and then I'm going to control this middle linebacker deep. Once he starts rolling out, I will click the right stick in, because that tells your spy to rush the QB once he's out of the pocket, and it forces a quick pass. Now, one more alternate thing you can do with this is you can put your safeties in cross man, which is a wrinkle I throw in. I don't do it a whole lot, but I throw it in. So to do this, you want to hit the A or the X button, depending on which system you're on. You see that man coverage is up on the right stick. And now we want to man him up on one of the guys on the opposite side of the field. So we could either man him up on Jared Cook or Michael Crabtree. I'll just select Crabtree's icon and man him up on Crabtree. So if Crabtree's running like a deep cross or a post, he's going to get defended. Now, the strong safety, I'm going to do the same thing. Hit A or X up on the right stick, and I can man him up on either Cooper or Roberts. Here, I'll go with Roberts. You know, if I'm afraid of Roberts running like a slot cross route or a deep post or something, he'll meet him in the middle of the field and take that away. Now I have the hard flats on the field to cover the flats. I have, you know, my guys cross man. I have the deep middle of the field covered with the linebacker. And now I just sit here in coverage with my my middle linebacker. And if they throw it to me, now I couldn't pick it off there because I'm using both controllers. But that's what you want to do. You just want to mix up the coverages and stay home over the middle of the field. And you will notice you'll get a lot of picks. You will force a lot of coverage sacks with this because it's just a coverage that people are not used to. So definitely put this into your offense, or excuse me, put this into your defense. I'll have the playbooks listed below where you can find the 3-3-5. All 3-3-5s have this play. So put this into your defense, and I guarantee you, you will have some more luck on defense in these online games, getting more stops. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.